Hi everyone, how you going? Thought I would come back on and just do a video of this swap that's going out. I haven't done a video for a couple of weeks. I have still been arting and I'm doing the hashtag Inktober, or trying to. I thought I got a little bit burnt out art and craft wise by doing that hashtag 100 things challenge, and then also doing another 30-day challenge. So what do? I start up doing the hashtag Inktober, which is another 31-day challenge. Anyway, this is a swap that is being held in the Art It Out group on Facebook that Crystal is running, and I just thought I'd come on because I'd like to get a video copy of it. We had to get a 5x7 exercise book. It was supposed to have 60 pages, and I know you can get them pretty easily over in America, but here in Australia I had a hard time getting it, but I did manage to get one up at our Officeworks. It had a few more pages, so instead of just gluing 2 pages together to end up with 30, I think I had to glue about 3 or 4 together. But I think it turned out okay, and I do know my swap partner. My swap partner's Wanda. So Wanda, if you see this, don't watch if you want it to be a surprise. I have made a cover, and it kind of like just slips over the front and slips over the back, so she'll be surprised with the cover. I just took that off so that she did at least have a little bit of a surprise somewhere if she sees this video. So the idea of it was that we had to decorate the 30 pages as backgrounds, and oh, so much fun. I didn't realise how much fun this would be, and I really enjoyed it not having the camera on while I actually did paint it. So it was really good, nice, free and easy. So I just thought I'd come on and show you the backgrounds that I have done. And I'm not sure about the book because I've just noticed the last page is starting to tear out a bit, so I might have to either do a bit of repair, or then maybe I might have to do another book which might be on the cards, because I did have so much fun doing this. Alright, enough chattering. So I'm just going to show you the backgrounds. I tried to mix it up as much as possible, and I've got an overcast day today, so the lighting might not be that good, so I hope you can see it okay. So here's my first background, and this is mainly just using paints and some different stencils, and I've also used a white Signo pen just to highlight a few of the circles. Nice bright page. Then this one here, this is my lovely little circle, spongy twisty circles in some blues. And for something different, I thought I would do one of the mosaics that Cat Hand showed us how to do, and I really enjoyed that. So it's kind of like an abstract, and it feels really nice. It's like an abstract mosaic background. And then we have some more acrylic paint and some spongy circles and a little bit of drippage with some acrylic paint. And this background, I just thought, yes, let's use a napkin. So just a pattern napkin I've just put on the background, and then I've just left it because I think that's you know, you could put anything else on top of that you wanted to. And then this one, and this is just a purple and blue with some hearts, and I done a little border and stenciled in some, what are they, stars. And this one, very simple one, just put on just splashed some blue paint down and then done a little bit of stenciling with some white, and then just put a whole heap of the big numbers down on it. And then we've got this one. I like that, it's really striking. Not really my colours, but I do like it. And then this one here, these butterflies I have actually embossed on there. Went a little bit squiffy there, but that's okay. Just adds to the interest to the page. And a little bit of stenciling there with some flowers. And also a little bit of stamping, text stamping in the background. And this one was, I was playing with my acrylic sprays that I made, and it has a little bit of stamping in the background and then stencil, alphabet stencil on the top. And then this one, it's the same, acrylic paints, stamping, stencils, circles, and this little flower stamp that I've stamped into some paint. Oh, this would have to be one of my favourite ones. They look so cool. Make sure I'm in shot. And this pattern here is from the bottom of a thong, a flip-flop. I think that's what you call it, not sure. So that's pretty cool, I like that. And the streaks of the gold across the top. Gold, yep. That's cool, love that one. And then we have this one. Some of them I've put a little border around and done some extra markings, like I've used the white Signo on there as well, just to highlight the leaves. That'd make a pretty cool background for something. And this one, this is just more or less putting everything down and hoping for the best. I've got a little bit of scribbling in the background, some stamping, some stencils, and I've also put down some handmade washi tape on the page. So it turned out pretty cool. And then this one, these black dots up here, they've been embossed. It feels so nice rubbing your hand over it. It was just from a stamp, and I just stamped them all up there and then put some black embossing powder on them. So it turned out pretty cool. And this one, oh, this would have to be one of my favourite textured pages. I've got some of that drywall mesh stuff. I've got it glued down in a few pages, in a few places. And then this here is, I wonder if I've got some of it around here somewhere. It's like a, let me see, I don't even know what it's called. Oh, here it is. It was like a pattern that somebody had sent me. It was, they had like this stuff here, meshy, I don't know what it is, I don't know what it's called at all, but somebody had sent me a piece of it, and I think they had made like a pattern out of it because it says grain of fabric, and I've just been using it for a bit of background or do a bit of stamping on and what have you. So that's what this is around here, and it just feels so cool. Oh, I just love that. And, you know, I just thought make it black and white. Just a little bit more effective. That's pretty cool, like it. And then this background, which I did start off having a rainbow in the background, and I don't know, when I'd finished the colours of the rainbow, I just thought, nah, too boring. For me anyway. So I went over it with a whitewash and then just done a heap of text stamping, and then used this stencil here with some black acrylic paint, and I actually like it a lot better. Looks good. And this one here, this is the tissue paper stuck down, and I have used a little bit of watercolours on this just to put a bit of colour on it, and it did go okay. Like, it didn't seep through the page too much. They're still pretty sturdy, so that turned out okay. Nice texture from the tissue paper. And then this one, nice bright background. It's got some drippage and some marks and some circles. Nice brightly coloured. And then this one, which is, I don't know, like a steampunk, I suppose, with the gears. It's going to be interesting to see how many people actually use this and, you know, do something, like use it for a background and then put something on the top of it. Or whether they just keep their books so that they can get ideas from the other from their swap partner or what have you. It's pretty cool. And then this one with the like the little honeycomb, and this is just acrylic paint too. And then this one with the feathers on the top. The feathers were made from a stencil. It's got some music sheet paper in the background. And then we have this one, which is, I've just used the card and swiped some paint on and done a bit of scribbling with a black gel pen, and then used some stencils over the top, the diamond and the circles, and then use this stencil like the barbed wire just on either edge here, either corner. And this one here, oh, this is another favourite too. This I've put some modelling paste on these pages here, and then used one of those, here it is, and then just used one of these tools and just dragged it down. And I decided to go for the darker colours with just that pop of maroon in it, so it turned out pretty cool. That's not bad, that one. And it has a bit of bronze on the top of it, just so that the ridges would stand out a bit better. So that looks pretty good. And then a pink one with just some white circles and some white little dots where I've used a piece of this. And then I've still got this in here because this page is still tacky for some unknown reason. And this is the reverse circle stencil that I got off Melinda, Scrapbooking and Craft. And this background, this one here I actually like. I'm looking through the viewfinder, and it actually looks a lot better in real life. I just tried to leave some white on this page. It's pretty cool. It's and it's got the rectangle strips of, what did I use there? Oh, my, where I painted my labels. So that's a label there, and these strips here are a label that I've just cut up. And then this one is another pattern tissue paper background. It looks pretty cool, the butterflies and stamps. And then we have this background. It's got some more gold shimmer on the top of it. It's like a grungy background, this one, but it looks pretty cool. And we're coming towards the end. This is where I've noticed that the page has started to come out a bit, so I'll have to see if I can mend that somehow. So I've just got some pink and white stripes, because I did find out that Wanda's favourite colour was pink, so I thought, oh, I better put another pink in there. So there's that one. And the last page here, see, that's where that's come off there. And the last page, just like some splatters, and just using one of those just for a little bit of decoration on the page. Yay! So there are there's actually 31 backgrounds in there. I don't know how I managed that. There are my backgrounds, and I did go front to back with every page, but somehow it still managed to do that little bend. Okay, but I had a lot of fun doing this, and I have made a cover for it as well, but so much fun. So I can't wait to send it to Wanda to see what she thinks. Or maybe do another one and send it. I don't know. I'm funny like that. You know, when you do something for the first time and like you really like it, that you just don't want to give it away? Yeah, that's what I'm like with this background book. I think Crystal's calling it an art friend journal. So I've put that title, Art Friend Journal, on my cover, so Wanda will be able to be surprised with the cover at least. But I think it just turned out pretty cool overall with all these backgrounds. Okay, so I just wanted to come on and just mainly get a video record of this and just show you all what I've been up to. So turned out pretty cool. I like it. All those different backgrounds, and I hope Wanda likes it too. Okay, thanks everyone. You all have a great day, and I will be back on later. Bye bye.